a note with dark clouds and all the clouds that lured upon our house in the deep bosom of the ocean buried. Maybe there's a storm coming, let's see. There's definitely a garbage truck, and they will be excited. But then, this is a rare story, and maybe a little excitement won't do any harm. I was talking the Belgians in a previous note, and indeed, I'm moving away from the love, great love period in my life. I think. Well, I'm trying to because I still, I still think of there's a communication between. Hai, lasă că nu e Silvica, lasă. And I would be mean now and say that I'm thinking of that joke with a policeman. Policemen were not well seen here, especially in the communist days when indeed all that was requested of them was to do the dirty work for the nomenclatura, for the communist leaders, and like in Animal Farm, all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. They were the dogs doing the dirty work for the pigs, attacking people and so on. So it's understandable in a way, if not nice, that they were cast in the position of stupid. People thought you must be stupid or mean or both to do what they did, because it wasn't really police work. It was just for putting dissent down, termina, torturing people. That's especially the sick ones. So anyway, there's this joke with the. I don't have the details, and even the punchline might be twisted, but there it is. This policeman who's in supposed to watch some animals or something with a fish or anyway, the point was that oh yes, they were testing to see the effects of smarter animals on less intelligent ones, something like that. And so the researcher is going for this policeman or a few policemen to put them in front of the fish and watch them and see what the effect is. And when the policeman comes out of this test from near the aquarium, the policeman would go. I hope you get the picture. But since I didn't say the joke in the right manner, I didn't really remember what it was about. The point was that the superior animals were the fish, and they had an impact on the inferior, that is the policeman. And that was mean in suggesting same thing that was going on or about to go on here. So the Belgians had an impact at the beginning of the 90s. But then before that, with Miss, we passed the Bulgaria Sofia incident, low point, and then we had fights and good moments. One instance, we argued over the phone for something, and I don't know if it was a breakup or whatever, but I felt like drinking a lot, and then taking the car out. And on the way, at that point and up to, I don't know, 30 years, maybe even now, maybe I got drunk 10 times in my life. And then if it was twice, up to the age of 25, 20, whatever I was then, once I was drunk, I was caught by the police and they took the license away. and then I had my uncle drive for us with with an arrangement. I mean, financial incentive. There were some problems there too because he took the car, and I specifically said, well, you can have the car, you use it for what you need, but don't do that for Florin, whatever his name was. There was a guy who, when I asked for something, a loan of $100 for 2 days or whatever, he said, yeah, but you have to give me 120 back, something like that. And I said, okay, so that means that's fine, I understand, but the relationship is not friends and mutual support, and I help you, you help me. It's just we know each other, and if it's anything, it's on a financial basis. It's business. We don't do anything for the other, just for fun or friendship. And therefore, you don't use my car. But then I learned that this uncle took the mentioned guy on a trip, 150 kilometers north or south, without telling me, and while I specifically said, don't do that. When I mentioned this on the phone, I learned that happened, and I said, you shouldn't. Why not did you do that? Well, I'm not a servant for a stupid idiot or something, he said to me. And then ever since, mean as I am, I cut the Nordian knot or whatever, and I said, we don't speak anymore. We have in the meantime, but I couldn't overcome that moment. And there it is. And returning to her, I think I should be fast approaching the last period of the trip to Las Vegas. Her trip to Las Vegas, not mine.